Hello and welcome to Planet Pulse. It is September 13th, 2025, and believe me, the world is not sitting still. From simmering geopolitical hotspots to markets that are basically holding their breath, a lot is happening. So let's dive right in. These are the stories shaping your world right now.
So, what's on our radar today? Well, US-China tensions are really flaring up in a critical global waterway. We've got scientists issuing a rare solar storm warning, and that could mean disruptions this weekend. Global markets? They're walking a tightrope, waiting for some crucial economic data. And unfortunately, hopes for peace in Gaza are fading as those ceasefire talks have stalled. And then, in a completely different universe, the celebrity world is being absolutely rocked by a major breakup and some pretty explosive online feuds.
All right, first up, let's turn to the world stage, where you can really see these pressure points of power and conflict defining the global landscape. Okay, let's start in the South China Sea. These new military drills, they are not just routine exercises. They are a direct challenge, and they've sparked some really sharp diplomatic protests, raising the stakes in a vital shipping lane. Now, over in Brussels, EU leaders are grappling with two massive crises: how to secure their energy future and how to manage migration. Meanwhile, the collapse of ceasefire talks in Gaza, well, it brings the region perilously close to renewed violence. And an attack on a tourist bus in Nepal is just a stark reminder of how quickly security can destabilize a region. But, it's not all conflict. In India, there's a massive new infrastructure push happening. Prime Minister Modi is launching projects worth a staggering $8.6 billion. I mean, that is a huge investment in the country's economic future. Now let's talk about how these global events are hitting your wallet. We're going to turn to money and the markets, where investor confidence is really being put to the test. You might want to keep an eye on the gas pump. Global oil is getting closer and closer to $90 a barrel. This is all being driven by supply concerns from OPEC+, and honestly, it could soon mean higher costs for all of us. In the crypto world, however, we're seeing some real resilience. Bitcoin has mounted a pretty strong rebound, pushing back above that $60,000 mark. And what's fueling it? A fresh wave of institutional buying. But on Wall Street, the mood is way more cautious. Markets closed mixed, and you can just feel investors holding their breath ahead of next week's crucial U.S. inflation data. Seriously, that one report is so important, it's expected to set the market's tone for weeks to come. And finally, let's pull back a bit and look at the stories that are capturing our collective attention. Everything from the cosmos, way up there, to the celebrity dramas happening right here on Earth. And this, right here, gives us such a fascinating snapshot of our focus, doesn't it? On one side, you have these urgent global concerns. Truly devastating floods have displaced tens of thousands in Southeast Asia, and that solar storm could impact power grids. But on the other side, an A-list celebrity breakup is dominating the tabloids, while another feud has just completely exploded online. It perfectly illustrates the duality of our news cycle, that constant battle between what's critical and what's clickable. But hey, let's end on a more forward-looking note. NASA is getting ready to give us an update on its ambitious Artemis 3 mission to return humans to the moon, which is so cool. In sports, the 2025 World Athletics Championships are officially kicking off in Tokyo. And for all you football fans, the UEFA Champions League group stage matchups are now confirmed. And just like that, that's your world in minutes. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. When catastrophic floods and celebrity feuds are both demanding our attention on the very same day, what does that really say about us? Which of these stories truly defines our world right now?